Hello guys, this is Morph Reflex here, and today I am here with Morph Magic, and we are going to be showing you a how-to guide on how to basically survive. At the end of this video, we wanted to keep it into like two parts. We did actually end up getting to around 34 using this tactic, but we've only kept it to around 14 to show you basically how we did it. So we're going to be doing a couple of tips that we'd advise doing. Sorry if you can hear the phone about that. But yeah, we're going to be showing you a few tips on how to survive. So the first thing, this is Die Rise, obviously the new map pack. I bought the season pass, so I'll be getting the new map packs. So when they come out, I'll be getting footage out almost straight away of those. So the first thing that we actually do is, I wouldn't advise staying here until round 1 at all. I knifed a zombie here, but normally like I would straight away go and into the elevator, so that's what we did to start with. So once you've gone down,
you can normally see a PhD flopper as you're going down. It's like in the it's far away, isn't it?
Yeah, if you can see that, it's pretty cool.
Anyway, so the plan here is that I don't get any kills and Alex gets all of them. So he builds up the points and then he's going to be opening most of the doors. So I just kind of hang back and let him do everything.
Yeah, so like if you have got two players, if you are playing split screen, this is basically what you should do. You should let one of your teammates get all the kills, so he can open the only the first door and the power door. And basically, if you're playing solo, this will work as well. Apart from you'll just have to get all the points. So if you are playing solo, which I can imagine you probably are, I wouldn't advise grabbing any of those keys there, and there is actually a part on that table there. That is for the solidifier inside, not inside the power, it's just to the right of you open two doors. And I would advise turning the power on the first thing you do. So obviously we managed to build it a little quicker because we've got two people grabbing the parts.
We found
there's one part in the power and there was one part on that little bench, like I said, as you jump over. So basically the aim of this is to get 3,000 points.
To get the Bowie knife.
To get 3,000 points by the time we get to round 5. This is to buy the Bowie knife. The Bowie knife is extremely, this is what you're building up to. The Bowie knife, you're building up to that. Because the Bowie knife, if you do manage to purchase it for 3,000, I'm pretty sure that's really easy on solo. I'm actually going to be doing some solo gameplay soon as well, so I can show you guys exactly what it's like. So what you want to do, once you've opened the power door, you want to get one person to open that, and you want to get one person to open the door down to the stairs. So it's on round 3, and you should end up with close to a grand in points, hopefully.
The reason we're trying to get the Bowie knife so quickly is because when the, I don't know what you call them, we call them monkeys, those little gremlin things we call them, the Bowie knife is one knife kill, and we'll show you why we only knife and don't try to shoot them.
Yeah, so when we do get to monkeys, which I believe is round 5 or 6, basically if you don't shoot any bullets or you don't kill any of those gremlins slash monkeys slash Chinese monkeys slash whatever the hell you want to call them, if you knife every single one, you will get a free perk. This perk is very, very useful. I ended up with 6 perks at the end of this, and I did manage to get the other one later on, which was good. And it's always nice if you can get some max ammo. So I would advise the max money making way of really getting points is really to spray the zombies with your pistol. I'd probably put about 8 bullets into them. That's an 80 points before even getting the 130, so that's basically maximising your points to 210 points per kill, which is very nice if you're on like round 4/5.
That's about.
So the maximum, especially on double points, that's possibly like 400 points a kill, which is very, very useful indeed. So Pat's on about 2.5 grand at the minute. And I get on to about 2,400, and I think he's on 2,600 now. So that's a decent amount of points, and we're just coming on to round 4 as well. So we've maximised pretty much all our points here, coming up to round 4. So we only need a couple more. Like I said, I picked up the solidifier, and only one person can pick it up, I believe.
Yeah. But it's available.
I think I had one game. I did have one game where where 2 people picked it up, but that's different, I guess. I'm not quite sure what that was all about. So anyway, what you need to do now, you need to head up the elevator. You ideally want to go up the one with the Bowie knife in, because if you do try to go up at around 5 when the monkeys are there and the elevator's not there to jump on, it can really get you down. That's happened to us once before. On round 4 we went to get the elevator, it wasn't there, and it was basically impossible to get away from the monkeys, so we died.
So I'm just trying to get my 3,000 now before the lift goes back down.
Yeah, so we're just trying to get 3,000 points. I think the longer you stay on the lift, the kind of the longer it goes down. I think I actually end up going down this. End up going down the elevator.
Missing it, don't you?
Going down it by accident, but luckily that wasn't a problem. Luckily it wasn't a problem, like I said. So I think we've just got up to about 3,000 points now, and it's very vital if you are playing split screen or 2-player that you both have 3,000 points. It's not really enough. I mean, it can work, but it's not really enough to have one person with the Bowie knife.
So I've just bought it now.
So Pat just bought the Bowie knife. I went to buy it, like I said.
Misses
it, and I end up going down. I was thinking about going down there, but then I thought against it because you can get trapped in that down below area there. So Pat kind of waits around for a bit, not killing all the zombies straight away.
Round to start.
And I mean, some people want to save up for Gallivanukles. I mean, if that's possible at this kind of round on solo, I would advise buying Gallivanukles maybe. But the Bowie knife is actually 1 knife kill up until round 9. Round 10 it just becomes 2 knives. So that's just fine. I mean, you can rack up so many points with this Bowie knife, it's unreal. So when I did end up going down, I just head back down to the elevator, wait for it to come. I realised the Pack-a-Punch there, so I know it's going to be coming down in a minute, and I managed to head up there fairly quickly.
I'm trying not to kill all the zombies, because obviously I don't want the monkeys to come when we're not together, because that is probably the worst idea to do, to be separate when the monkeys are there.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you basically want to head up as fast as you can, and the monkeys, if you do get there, it's practically impossible to hold off without any sort of gun. The Soliquify really isn't that great against them, to be honest. It's alright if you hit them directly and you've got a large amount of ammo on them as well. But the one spot I would recommend for the monkeys is this spot here. This is probably one of the best spots for the knife in the monkeys. They only do come head on, which is awesome, because I mean, you can knife them almost instantly. And you'll see here, the one thing I would advise doing when you're knifing these, reload on all your guns before. Because I mean, because you most likely, when you're knifing, you're probably most likely to knife the max ammo and get the free perk as well. So if you don't know what the free perk icon looks like, it's basically just one of those bottles. You could get it in Black Ops. I think you could get some free perks on the Ascension map. And I managed to get some gameplay of that the other day, but I'm not sure if I'm uploading because it is an old map, and like I said. So there we go. The first max ammo we got. Pat actually got Juggernaut, I think that was.
No, that's double tap.
Double tap, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We buy Juggernaut now.
And Juggernaut comes up, kind of lucky that it comes up just there. We both buy it because we both got enough points.
You got, what did you get?
We both had about 4 grand in points there before we bought that. And the perk that I got Sleight of Hand or Speed Cola. I call it Sleight of Hand, just because that's what it was on Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that. But the one thing I would advise doing is on the second lot of monkeys, when it's coming up to the second lot, I would advise buying 4 perks. So Pat, actually, I don't think he did that. I think he only bought 3, which kind of put him at a bit of a disadvantage because we had to get more monkey rounds and we had to survive longer to get all his perks. So I think here I buy Who's Who. I think it's the next time. I was a bit unlucky because I just racked up enough points and it goes down. But yeah, the Bowie knife is very, very effective in these types of rounds. I mean, it's so easy to get kills. Juggernaut, I mean, saves you a lot. I wouldn't advise going around knifing without Juggernaut, to be honest. Most of the time you actually do get Juggernaut as your first perk. I think we were a bit unlucky there.
Yeah, double.
The other time when we've ended up with 7 perks and stuff, the other times when we've ended up with perks like that, we've done that too. So I'm gonna quickly get something from downstairs. I'll leave you with Pat.
So yeah, we're just camping around here waiting for the I think quick revive, I think it is, to go down so we can take the lift up back to the top floor. And yeah, so it's just gone down now, so we're just going to go on this. And this you'll see as you keep watching, this tends to be our route, normal. So we'll just keep going up here, get up here, and then go down through what we call the parkour area.
Yeah, the parkour area is pretty cool. I don't think we end up boxing this time round. I think we end up boxing a little later when we buy Mule Kick. And the one thing I did see as I was going, I've never done that in any other games, I actually turned on the teddy bear, which probably activates some sort of music. I've not been really looking out for any sort of like kind of Easter eggs or glitches, but I'm pretty sure there will be a new Easter egg out soon when somebody gets it. So Pat actually gets kind of a good buy in the box there. I mean, he gets ballistic knife, which really when you have got the Bowie knife is quite effective because you get the Bowie knife with it. So that's pretty cool. So I think we do end up with 6 perks, like I said at the end. So that's pretty awesome. So we're on round 7 now, and we already have 4 perks. We have a decent amount of points. I mean, this is probably the best, probably like the best way you can end up doing it. So I would definitely advise following this plan if you are going to survive. This is probably one of the best ways to survive, as well as the best way of making points. I mean, you do end up with tons and tons of points knifing with this, especially when you're getting stuff like double points up every so often. It really is really effective. So we're just trying to run around. It's fairly fast paced, this gameplay, so it's kind of hard to keep up with maybe, but it's really easy to master. All you need in order to succeed in this type of tactic is points at the start of the game in order to buy Bowie knife. Once you've bought the Bowie knife, the points just come rolling in, and Galvaknuckles, basically you buy them at around round like 11 or 12, when it's coming like when it's coming up to 2 knives. Because the Galvaknuckles is actually one shot until round 13, and it's kind of probably one of the best things to buy in the game in order to survive. It gets you out of so many situations. Like I said, it gets you out of so many situations. If you're stuck in corners and you've got no ammo reloading, you can always pull out Galvaknuckles, and like 9 out of 10 times it will probably save you. I mean, I don't think we had many near-death encounters here. And one thing I would advise, once you've got everything, is to upgrade your guns. I mean, I think we ended up upgrading the M16s.
Yeah.
It might
you
not be
haven't bought one yet, have you?
I haven't even bought one yet. We actually do end up buying it quite late into the video. So yeah, so we are coming up to about 30 minutes of the video, and like I said, it'll be uploading in 2 parts of about 15 minutes. So yeah, I think we'll probably get to maybe the round of round 9 when we do this. So basically we're just knifing, we're holding out here. We've got this Chinese kind of mansion here just at the bottom of the parkour area. It's a really nice place to hold out. If you haven't opened this door especially, I mean, you'll see it behind me, the debris behind me. If you haven't cleared that out yet, it's a really nice spot to camp. I mean, the zombies only do come from the front and that barricade, that is it. And it's really hard to get overrun at this type of map, and even if you do, the clear debris is there to help you out.
A nice active route.
So we've got some nice perks, and we decide to head round because I think it's actually monkeys now.
Yeah.
Round 9. So
we move to this next spot, which we probably think is the second boss.
Yeah, we think I end up nearly going down, or I think I was going to go down because I'd taken about 4 hits off like one monkey there, and it was getting pretty mad. So yeah, like I said, this is also a very nice spot. If you carry on going past the parkour area, you'll come to this sort of like line where you're supposed to jump down normally, but we decided to come here and just camp at the very end of this.
So there's only one way they can really come at us.
Yeah, you can only come at you from the front, and Pat kind of saved my life there because I'd taken about 4 hits, and as long as you are both together, it's basically the best thing you can do. I mean, you can't really do it if you're kind of separated across the maps. So there we go, I get my 5th perk there. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it might be...
That's Mule Kick.
Mule Kick, is it? Yeah.
I've got Speed.
And this is where I attempted to go hit the box up for a bit, because I want to get 3 guns, I want to get some nice guns. But the one thing that does annoy me about Mule